Well, friends, Dr. Terry Young and I just finished a webinar with some people that came because they were really interested in the theme, the power of pause. And in a busy world where everything's just going hectically fast, you're getting exhausted, you're getting tired, and the importance of taking a time out, a pause, is what we were talking about. And we had a great conversation with people there. Terry, thanks for bringing forth some really good stuff. In fact, would you bring a highlight of the webinar to us here?
What I sought to do was take time with a few metaphors, a few kind of word pictures of what the pause is all about, the stepping back, getting perspective. And one of the images or metaphors was this idea of the artist at the easel, and this idea that most artists in history have also had an armchair. So that this kind of thing that artists know that you can really run into problems when you're always at the easel, when you're always so close to your work that you never take time to get perspective on it. So I referenced the work of Amy Whitaker, and she's written a marvelous book called Art Thinking. And she talks about the fact that if you're at the easel, you can either stand close enough to put a brush on the canvas or back up far away enough to see what the whole picture looks like. There's usually no way to do both of those things at the same time. So there's a place for doing our work, but there's a place for stepping back and sitting in the armchair. You can sit there and take in the work, or you can be making it. Both are important. But we wanted to really underscore that in our world of speed and busyness, we're often so into the productivity of our lives and the seriousness of our lives, we don't give ourselves permission to step back. But actually, that's necessary for us to do our best work in the world. Leonardo da Vinci, in his famous notebooks, would give advice to artists, and he gave them advice about toggling. And he said in one passage, he says, if you stay doggedly at the work, you will only deceive yourself. And so he would encourage artists to if you keep working without stepping back, you'll not be able to know what you've made. And he gave this advice to simply toggle, do your work, but step back. Do your work, but pause. Look at it.
Pause with purpose. Pause with a good reason and a good method. So we want to encourage you, go back and look at the replay. We've made that available for you. There's some gems in there that you just got to go see, especially in this time when we're so busy.